Alright y'all, I'm up and out, taking a walk, going to the farmer's market here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Walking down Main Street, but let me just give y'all a peek of that sign right there. That's Bill Street. It's the Orpheum, which I just saw a great rendition of The Wiz at a couple of weeks ago. Excellent show. But I'm taking my walk, and one thing I've noticed more of is more black men running downtown, and I love the view. I mean, I really love the view. So keep it up with the health and fitness, my brothers. But I want to talk about this video I saw on TikTok. It was a young black girl, beautiful girl. She moved here from Houston for a job, and she was saying how much she didn't like Memphis. So, you know, I'm born and raised in Memphis. I lived in Houston for 16 years. I love Houston. I also love Memphis. 6 months later, she did an update, and she still hated Memphis. The thing about Memphis is that if you're moving from a place like Houston, Atlanta, you're early, you're young, you know, you're lit, which she was, you're not gonna move from Houston and like Memphis, because right now Houston is top 2 most lit cities for young black people. So, I mean, it's either Atlanta or Houston. They're the most lit. And Houston is lit for older people, because I still go and visit Houston. My brother lives in Katy. And when I go there, I'm lit. I have a good time. But if you're from a smaller town and you move to Memphis, you're going to love Memphis. Or if you're not from a town that have a lot of black people, but you want to be around more black people, you could possibly love Memphis. I love Memphis. I would never move back to Houston. Once I moved to Memphis, when I go to Houston, I'm sick of how hot it is all of the time. There's no change in season. I'm sick of the traffic. Midday, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., it doesn't matter. 10 a.m., it's traffic. I don't have that issue here in Memphis. So, and I can still go out, have a good time. It's not as lit as Houston, but it's definitely a lot of things that I like about Memphis better than Houston. Like I said, the no traffic. Also, I'm just walking and talking, going against the light. Also, I'm walking downtown Memphis. Houston does not have a walkable downtown. I lived in downtown Houston. They still do not have as good of a walkable downtown, in my opinion, as Memphis. I even lived in downtown Dallas. Dallas does not have a good walkable downtown as Memphis. So I'm on my way now to the farmer's market. It's on the other end of Main Street, but that's where I'm going. And they have this summer series where they have just street artists performing in the streets, songs, music. Nice little feature, loving it. So those are a couple of things that I prefer about Memphis. The walkable downtown, there's no traffic. There's a lot of festivals. Houston does not have a lot of free music and food festivals like Memphis. Memphis has a lot of that, like Chicago has a lot of food and music festivals. So that's something we're comparable for to Chicago. But I felt bad for the girl who was here, because she was really trying. I think she got a good job, but where she is in life, she was never gonna like Memphis. But maybe later on in life, when she settled down a little bit and want a simpler life, but still want to be lit occasionally, Memphis might be a better option for her.